Best deals in Vegas here. Thank you, Lisa. This is a beef tinga. $2 shrimp cocktail, $2. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. The seasonal. Hello. That's not a deal. What is? All right, what's up, DVW fam? As you guys can see from the backdrop behind us, we are back in Vegas, baby. And a lot of you guys have been talking about, hey, is Vegas too expensive? Is there any more deals on the strip? And I'm here to give you guys an updated tour and tell you guys, yes, there is still meals, deals to be had and found. And that's why in this video, I'm gonna give you guys an update in 2025. It's about to be November right now, to see all the best deals we can find here in Vegas during our stay here. So without further ado, let's scour the city for some good food. Let's go. All right, DVW fam, so we're outside of the Jerry's Nugget right now. One of you guys in the comments recommended me this spot for some cheap eats, and there's already billboards all around advertising their $7.99 steak and eggs and cheap eat special throughout this casino. So it looks very interesting. It's my first time here. Without further ado, let's go inside Jerry's Nugget and see what it's all about. Let's go. So this is a double whammy. We get some cheap eats deals as well as explore this interesting casino. I always love exploring new casinos. Oh, it says 50 years Jerry's Nugget Casino. Jerry's has served over 1.6 million pounds of prime rib since 1964. That's crazy. Old school vibes. Best deals in Vegas here. Let's see what else they got. Because I was seeing the sign driving all the way up here. Oh, so they got a $16.89 New York steak and shrimps as well. It's called the Jerry's Famous Coffee Shop here, and this is where you can find all the cheapest deals. You won't miss these signs. So right out front, there's a bunch of signs and awards they got, but one of them says Sweetest Bakery in Nevada. And I was looking at some of these items, and man, I came here for the deals, but this looks absolutely amazing. Wow. Oh, look, there's like bakery items all throughout here. Looks pretty nice. Kind of looks like a Norms inside of a casino. I like the vibe in here. It's really cute, like retro. This is what we're here for, guys. Their 8-ounce steak and eggs special here. So they have a variety of breakfast, lunch items. It seems pretty fair in pricing. But look at this page here, guys. Oh man, my mouth is watering. You guys know I love desserts. Wow, this looks amazing. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome. Would you like some steak sauce, ketchup? You're welcome. Would you like some steak sauce, ketchup?
Ooh, guys. Look at our steak and egg special here, guys. Ooh, guys. Look at this plate of steak and eggs here. You know I love to collect these Las Vegas steak and eggs deals like Infinity Stone. So this is one brand new steak and egg special that I'm covering on Dan vs. World here. So 8-ounce New York steak and eggs for $7.99, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's a Wednesday night right now. And they also have this deal here. Yeah, thank you to some of you guys in the comment section telling me to check out Jerry's Nugget, giving me these recommendations. So as always, keep giving me recommendations and I'll cover them in Vegas. And just judging off this, the plate is nice and hot. I can feel the heat exuberating from this plate, and it smells very good, the charbroil grill. So without further ado, let's check it out. I got my medium. A good steak and eggs like my life force, guys. I love steak and eggs. Look at this. Try no sauce or anything. Oh yeah, thick, juicy, charbroil flavor. Not too fatty, it's very lean, but it's also tender. You taste a lot of that, the meatiness on that grill. I like that, but I'll use a little salt and pepper action. That's my main thing for steak and egg, just really tasting that grill on there. Definitely has like a quality, meaty steak flavor to it. It's one of the densest, leanest, most meaty, but also tastiest steak and eggs out of these steak and eggs deals. This is gonna be hard to rank them. $7.99 is an amazing deal, guys. I believe South Point used to be the cheapest. I believe it's around 7 something now, like 7.45, but this one, I would say this is closer to the Vegas Strip. Some of the cheapest you guys get in Vegas, and the size of this with the, it's a good size, so full 8-ounce. I might say the best New York steak I've had on a steak and eggs deal. South Point is maybe and was number one, so it's between those two, and they do have similar price points. But this one is just like a real steak, if you know what I mean. It's just juicy, meaty. You taste the charbroil. It's cooked well. Did mine nice and medium. Anything I'll say, maybe the South Point one has a little bit more flavor. It's a little bit thinner, and that one also has a great charbroil grill as well. But maybe I've gone there so many times that I've gotten inconsistent experiences. But I would give that one like an 8.5 out of 10, and this one like a 9.2 out of 10. This is a really good 8-ounce steak for $7.99, guys. One word, juicy. Ooh. You know when I start dancing? Something good has entered my taste buds. So let's try these eggs. Oh, nice and milky. I love diner style eggs. I don't know how they make so fluffy and good. Ooh, I'm liking the hash browns already. You guys hear that? I said I'm liking them because nice and crispy. Oily, I like my hash browns fried and unhealthy, baby. This is a 10 out of 10 cheap eats deal, guys. I love steak and eggs. It's my life force, one of my favorite combination of dishes, and Jerry's Nugget is kicking with this deal, guys. So 10 out of 10 deal, loving it. You know me, guys. I love my ketchup on my eggs. What the heck? There it is. Comment down below, guys, if you guys are team ketchup on eggs or not. It's a good little condiment on your eggs, baby. The classic deals are still around in Vegas, guys, and Jerry's Nuggets is making sure of that. Ooh, there's jam jellies for us. I like to put down my toast. Got a wheat. It's nice and pleasantly buttered for us. Very subtle. I'm already here, so why not check their world famous bakery? They had so many bakery items out front, and you know me, I'm a sucker for sweets. This is actually more expensive than or $7.50 for this slice of cheesecake here, but seasonal pumpkin honey cheesecake. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, it's like a thick layer of the pumpkin cream here. There's a nice like chunk from top. It's more dense on top, and then it's nice and creamy. It's really good, guys. I wanted to get strawberry cheesecake. That's my go-to, but they sold out. I think I like it because it's not too sweet. You can taste a lot of the pumpkin and the texture of the cheesecake, but it's not too sugary. Give us like a 8.8 out of 10. Solid. 10 out of 10 cheap eats deal here in Vegas, and you guys know I love to find all of the best cheap eats deals still around Vegas, guys, in 2025. I love giving you guys these updates, so make sure you guys stay tuned, subscribe, like this video, comment your thoughts and more recommendations if you guys want to see more cheap eats throughout Vegas and Dan vs. World videos. So yeah, gonna finish off the rest of this delicious steak and eggs. It's boosting my mood right now. I just love steak and eggs. And on to more food in Vegas. Let's go. There it is, the Circus Circus, where you guys can find some great cheap eats. It says, welcome back to Vintage Vegas on this billboard. $2 shrimp cocktail, $2 high life, $2 hot dog popcorn at Vintage Vegas, baby. Let's check it out. Old school Vegas right here, baby. So this is the slots of fun right over here. So there's a bunch of slots. Looks like it would be fun, but we're here for one reason, for our cheap eats deal here at the Circus Circus. So there are $2 hot dogs and tacos here. It wasn't here last time. An assortment of tacos here. So it's like some tortillas. There's shredded pork taco, beef machaca, chicken tinga, and glass bottle Pepsi. Everything is under $3. The Pepsi, ironically, is the most expensive. So I can smell it from throughout the hotel. That's the chicken tinga. So it's $2, guys, on the Vegas Strip. So that's a pretty good deal. Beef. Ooh, I smell that. Beef machaca. All right, and another installment in our Cheap Eats series in Viva Las Vegas. We are at the Slots of Fun. There's a taco bar here. It used to be open on the weekends, but it's only Saturday now, and lucky for me, it is Saturday. Let's try this. This is a beef tinga. Very flavorful. Soft shredded beef. It tastes like barbacoa. Nice soft taco shells. For $2 on the Vegas Strip, it's hard to complain. Very juicy. I like how soft the taco shells are. Let's try the chicken tinga. One word, juicy. They're about 3 biters. Good amount of protein here. I feel like if I got 4, I'd be full. But just a little snack before our steakhouse. They're actually pretty good. For the price, $2 on the strip, I give it like a solid 8.1 out of 10. They're very juicy, the meat is good, cilantro, onions, and all that. It's a nice little snack when you're walking around here. So, salud, let's throw more of the Circus Circus. Let's go. Thank you, sir.
$3.25.
Ron. All right, guys, let me know if Vegas is making a comeback or if they're hearing us, because I just found out that there's this deal here at the Luxor. There's some signs that are displaying it that they have $3 margaritas here. You're right flat in the middle of the Vegas Strip here at the Luxor. And apparently at all bars here, they have this deal. I chose the biggest center bar, but they said that they have this at every bar. You get a $3 margarita. So let's taste it and see how good it is. It's like a pretty solid margarita, strong. I mean, I saw him pouring the shot, so they don't skimp or anything. So yeah, guys, let me know, comments down below. Is this a great deal on the strip or what? And any bar here at the Luxor, $3 margaritas, let's go. That's kind of dangerous, no? On here, pouring us up. So salsa, nice.
Come and get your margarita. White splash glass, we got 4,000 bottles left.
Sounds like that's a shortage for Vegas, 4,000 bottles left.
Come to Luxor and get your $3 margarita. Simple like that.
Thank you, sir, appreciate you.
And serve.
Here it is, 2 margaritas, $3. So we do the $3 Blue Moon here, the seasonal. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, DVW fam, so we are currently at the Jackpot Bar at the Lots of Fun in the Circus Circus on the Viva Las Vegas Strip. This is probably some of the best deals you guys could get. I was here last year, but I always give you guys these updates to see if there's any changes, renews, renovations, and there are. So they added this deal here. Looks like a $6 12-ounce draft beers with the house shot. But there's $2 Miller and High Life on draft. Before, I think you could only get those for $2. And then now they have $3 draft for a higher end beer, seasonal draft beers. Lucky for us, we like Blue Moon, and they got the $3 Blue Moon on draft. And $2 popcorn, hot dogs, and shrimp cocktail. And I guess we hit the jackpot here at the Jackpot Bar because we got the last hot dog here. But she said more is coming, so check this out. Ooh, the goodie is here. The jackpot is here.
It's $8 total.
Thank you. Guys, look at this. We're at the Jackpot Bar and we hit the jackpot here because we got all of this for $8. This is a full-on dinner, guys. So we got jumbo popcorn, hot dogs, we got $3 beers here, shrimp cocktail. Let's try our hot dog. It's gotta be a Nathan's beef wiener because the bread is a little bit, I wouldn't say stale, but it's not the softest. It's dense to the bite, but spongy. Totally worth the money and then some. You go to a baseball stadium, guys, hot dogs aren't cheap anymore, and you're on the Vegas Strip. For me, the best part of a hot dog is the sausage inside, and it was really good beef. So for $2, guys, for the price point, I really enjoy it. I'll get like another one or another 2. So I give it like a 9 out of 10. This is the seasonal beer on draft, so it's $3 instead of 2. Blue Moon. Oh, it's really good. I like that orange zest from the Blue Moon. $2 or $3 draft when you're sitting at a bar in anywhere. Let's grab some popcorn. If you guys didn't know, popcorn is one of my favorite snacks. I eat popcorn all the time at home, and I'm so glad that they have it here. Light buttery taste. Nice and salty, how I like it. In Disneyland, well, like a little bag of popcorn will run you up to like $10 nowadays, or however much, but this is $2, so why not? This item right here, I think will be the most bang for your buck out of everything, because shrimp cocktail is actually pretty pricey. So let's pour some of the cocktail sauce in here. Oh, I see it. I see how this contraption works. I was like, why is the cocktail sauce on the bottom? See, you get this out in a cup, it's efficient. Let's try this. I love the shrimps big. Usually the cheaper shrimp cocktails, I believe they're up in price now at $4 at California. They're like the little small bay shrimps. And they have those at the South Point as well for a deal. I believe like by volume that might be a little more, but I like shrimp cocktails. It's nice and cold and big. These aren't huge, jumbo, but pretty big. Nice pop. You gotta add some cocktail sauce. No funk from it, so. I know some of you guys maybe in the comments might be hating me for this score, but I'm judging it off of the price point where you're at in Vegas. That's like get like another 9 out of 10. Like it's $2 shrimp cocktail. What can you guys say? They're playing some Michael Jackson. Remember the time here too. I don't know how much I can include on the video. I don't want it copyrighted, but old school classics at an old school classic, baby. One of Michael Jackson's best songs. Remember the time, baby. Think about the Jackpot bar too. When I went, there was a gentleman that was working. You can see the last video. He was very friendly and nice, good vibes. Cheryl here, also very bubbly, great vibes too. The bartenders here are great. These guys know what's up. They got the trifecta. Got the popcorn, the beer. Look at that. That's a haul right there. Yeah.
So when you're playing blackjack, you hit a suited blackjack, they'll give you a free hot dog. So I call it the hot dog holler because everyone starts screaming because they get a hot dog.
I was hearing them scream. Maybe they got that.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's fun in here. That's why it's called Lots of Fun. Fun is back in Vegas, guys, because of these folks right here bring you guys the value in Vegas and the vibes. Thanks, Cheryl. I'm gonna finish up the rest of this and we're gonna tour more Circus Circus and more cheap eats all around Vegas. Let's go. All right, this is one of the restaurants here at the Horseshoe. It's called Jack Binion Steak. They have this very interesting deal, the $50 all-you-can-eat prime rib, basically. And then at first thought, I was like, this sounds like a great deal. It's jackpot bites. Is this a good deal? $49.99 for a prime rib. But I thought, hey, it all depends on the quality of the prime rib. If it's like a prime rib house style cut, I think it's a good deal because just getting one of those is already $50 at some places. But if it's just like a basic prime rib, you go to a lot of places around Vegas and get a prime rib for $25 to $30. And honestly, prime rib is one of those items, if you get like a big juicy one, you don't want to eat that all you can eat. So maybe we'll try, maybe we won't. But Danny the Medic was the one that gave me the logic of if you just buy 2 prime ribs at a spot that's like $22 each, it's still, you know, cheaper than all you can eat because you got to put down a lot of prime rib to make this worth it. So comment down below, guys. Can you put down prime rib to make this worth it? We might try, we might not, but they have this deal at the Horseshoe. So one of the menu bars in the Horseshoe. Let's see if they have the $5 beer here. All right, I was wrong. I thought they had it on draft here, but bottles. Let me know if you guys think this is a cheap eats deal. I think it's just like a regular price for a beer, but we are on the Vegas Strip, so $5 Michelob. Refreshing. So this is one of the bars here at the Horseshoe that serves those $5 domestic beers, the Curious Bar, and they do have $5 shot specials here. If you guys think that's a cheap eats, cheap drinks deals, let me know. Does this mean the Paris is a higher end hotel, guys? Because at the Horseshoe there was $5 domestic beer deals, but right when you cross into the Paris, only a few steps, the deal becomes $7.50. Looks like the same poster, but it says Paris instead of Horseshoe. It's $2.50 more, so that's the premium of Vegas, guys. But if it were me, the Horseshoe is literally right here. I'll take a few steps and go to that bar and get the domestic beer for $5. So they have a food court here. I always love to give you guys updates. That's why I'm doing this 2025 Horseshoe update, because food deals are always subject to change, but they used to have a cheap eats deal here. Let me see if they still do. But let's show you guys around the food court. Food court should be, you know, lower end for food. Looks like the average price like $23 for burgers and fries, up to like $30. This one, 10 wings with fries, $22. Cheapest hot dogs, $13, all beef hot dog and fries. I wonder if they have the $5 footlongs here. It's about $13 a sandwich. And Sbarro's. I believe they used to have a breakfast deal here. The original XL New York slice. Top is $8.29. So, oh, I found it. It's the breakfast slice. $6.29 for a breakfast, 6 to 11 a.m. Yeah, let me know if you guys are OG DVW fans and saw our cheap eats video we did here with Lydia. We covered Dirt Dog and then visited. And they got some drinks, the Curiouses for us here. We got some happy hour deals, drinks, anything like that. $10 trap house shots. But I would consider Dirt Dog cheap eats because you're on the strip. It's pretty good prices, I guess. $5 Jaeger shots, $4 witch potions, $20 dirty flights, $5 beers. Right behind me we have the Big Top Eats. They advertise this in my room for having some of the best cheap eats, not just in Circus Circus, but all around Las Vegas. So maybe we'll add this on our cheap eats tour for 2025 Big Top Eats. See what they have here. So the average price is around like $9. So this is what's advertised in the room. Their breakfast, $8.99. But there's some other items as well. $8 cheese sandwiches. And it's in a casino as well, at a cafe. The best deal, I guess, is the pancakes and syrup. I don't really feel like that right now. But everything else is, I would say, a fair price on the Vegas Strip. You'll always see deals nowadays popping up in Vegas. So it says there's $9 shots and cocktails here with barman and $9 Bloody Mary. So there's beatbox slushes for $11. That's actually a pretty good deal on the Vegas Strip. Actually, depending on how big it is. I was mistaken. I don't know if it's what size it is, but I guess more deals. Walking into the South Point Casino, our next cheap eat. Let's go, Old Faithful Coronado Cafe. Also a somewhat local casino, the South Point, giving you guys another tier on the Strip and off. Some people say that this has always been alive, healthy, so it is hustling and bustling on a Monday. Look at the tables and look at the bar. Oh, good thing there's no line. Usually there's a long line, but we came on a Monday. Hopefully I haven't spoke too soon, but here's the Coronado Cafe for their graveyard specials, baby. Here it is. Let's give you guys an update, see if it's still here. We were here a couple months ago. We're gonna skip all this, go to the good stuff in the back. You guys already know how we do it for their graveyard specials right here, baby. Looks like they still got the deals. So you've only ordered one of these and one of the above right there. Oh, it's my go-to order, the shrimp cocktail here with bay shrimp. All right, let's see how it is in October 14th, 15th, 2025. Not crunchy, a spongy texture, but for like $2 or $3, can't really complain. Not all cheap eats are created equal, but some people assume that because something is at a bargain, especially in Vegas, that it doesn't taste good, but this is not bad. I mean, there's like no funk to it or anything like that. Not the best, like at the steakhouse I just went to where the shrimp cocktail is like $30, but good 7 out of 10. Ooh, be careful at the bottom with all the cocktail sauce. It gets very spicy with all the horseradish. All right, here it is, our famous steak and egg 645 with sourdough toast, butter on the side. Let's smash it. So it is about 7 ounces, about a little bit more than a fist. So I got mine medium. Comment down below what you think. I think it's like medium in some parts and medium well in some parts. We're just gonna take one bite, because one bite it all takes. Like Dua Lipa said, one kiss, we're doing one bite. No salt and pepper or anything. I think it needs a little bit of salt, not pepper. I like the charbroil taste on there. Honestly, even though it's one of the cheapest, I think it is the cheapest. Some people compare this to the Ellis Island, and then there's other steak and eggs deals all throughout the Strip in Las Vegas, but I think this one is one of my favorites. And it is one of the cheapest too. And not even just because of the price. I just like how the New York is cooked. This one is not one of the best ones. I had some with a better char and better crust, but I like the charbroil flavor, and it's very juicy and flavorful. Does need a little salt, but just for the steak, if it was for the price, I give like 8.1, 8.2. Today it's like a 7.5. I like their hash browns. It's not too oily. Nice crispiness on top. And nice butter taste. Let's try some of the eggs. Nice and fluffy. It's kind of like wet today, almost like poached eggs. But nice and fluffy, voluminous. This is a lot of food for $6.45, guys. And the toast. So this whole meal, I always gotta give you guys updates here. I love going here every time I'm in Vegas. So like 8.5 out of 10. Salud. And you know me, guys. There's always ketchup on American eggs, diner eggs, for Asian eggs with rice, soy sauce. But yeah, comment down below if you're disgusted with me or not. Buttered up the sourdough. Nice crunch, crispy. The only caveat is that this deal is only from midnight to 6 a.m. So whenever I'm trying to make these videos for you, it's usually very late. It's like 1 a.m. right now, so I'm trying to muster up all the energy I can. But yeah, that's it. All right, is Vegas back? The line is forming. We got lucky. This isn't even long, but it's about 1 something right now. But yeah, we skipped a good amount of the line. It's a Monday though. Whew, leaving the South Point now. I'm not just full, I am stuffed. So you tell me, guys, steak and eggs. That whole meal was like $10, including the shrimp cocktail. If that's not a deal, what is? Alright, DVW fam, I hope you guys enjoyed this updated Cheap Eats tour in Las Vegas. And as always, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more food and travel vlogs and tours all throughout Vegas and the world, please like this video, subscribe for more, and comment down below if you guys have any more suggestions for us and finds you guys want us to cover. See you guys in the next one. Deuces!